when you want to get off that darkest ground.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Devin and welcome back to another video on the top 10 Android games with the best graphics of all time until 2016. In the list we selected games that gives the best performance with optimized graphics and stable frame rate with high-end textures. So let's get into the top 10. Coming in at number 10 is Kombat X. The 20-year-old Mortal Kombat franchise made its first show up on the mobile with Kombat X. The game follows almost the same gameplay mechanics as Injustice Gods Among Us. All of the fighting in the game is done through touchscreen taps and flashes, tap to punch, two-finger touch to block, and slash occasionally for a quick time event power move. The gameplay follows smoothly while the characters are whipping around the screen, landing punches, spitting acid and getting their bodies broken apart. While Mortal Kombat X on mobile is very different from other Mortal Kombat titles, it still holds its head high while doing so, delivering a well-polished product ready to compete with the best fighting games currently available for your mobile device. At number 9 we have Vainglory. Vainglory isn't an attempt to approximate genre giants League of Legends and Dota 2 on Android, but it's still a strong, carefully constructed MOBA that exists on its own terms and welcomes newcomers with open arms. Developer Super Evil Megacorp has done a marvelous job with Vainglory's map design, which leverages a superb jungle to give its simple design interesting layers. Vainglory's touch controls work beautifully, which has enough real estate to effectively scroll across the map, navigate your hero, and have a skill-based ability hit its mark. Overall, Vainglory have a smooth gameplay experience and optimized performance while offering enough depth to satisfy more complex PC strategy gamers. At number 8 we have Unkilled. Unkilled is a zombie-themed first-person shooter video game developed and published by Madfinger Games, which is considered to be a successor of Dead Trigger 2. The game follows Joe, a member of Wolfpack, a private military unit whose task is to fight the zombie apocalypse before it becomes global. Joe is sent to New York to deal with the huge zombie outbreak. Players get bonus for every completed mission, and bonus include money and experience. The players can buy new weapons for money and upgrade weapons for getting more experience. Overall, Unkilled is a nice looking zombie shooter with a solid control scheme that is held back by stale monetization methods. Coming in at number 7 is Need for Speed No Limits. Just like the recent NFS games, Need for Speed No Limits features great graphics but lacking storyline with tons of underground races. In Need for Speed No Limits, you will be competing in countless underground street races on your journey to be the best street racer there ever was. At least I think so, because just like the most other NFS games, the storyline doesn't really matter that much. There are a total of 30 cars in the game, each with their own set of upgradable parts and customizations. The more races you complete, the more parts you will win. At number 6 we have SBK-15. SBK-15 is stuffed to the brim with features, although most of them take on a similar shape. You pick a rider, then ride around a track a few times, but that riding is so slick that it's hard not to get sucked into the world of squealing tires and helmets. You will find the meat of experience in career mode. Here you pick a rider and lead him through a season. There are qualifying sessions, more qualifying sessions, and then a couple of actual races for each tracks. There are a few niggles, but SBK-15 moves at just the right speed and gives you enough to do that you will be happy to cling on to it for a good long while. At number 5 we have EA Sports UFC. EA Sports UFC is one of the best fighting games on the Play Store till today. Here you lead a pugilist through the thrills and spills of man-punching to become the best man-puncher in the whole of the world. You also roll around on the floor hugging people a lot. The controls are gesture-based. Tapping performs a light attack, swiping straight a medium attack, and swiping diagonally upwards for a strong attack. Chaining these together gives you access to more powerful special moves with higher damage. This is truly a solid, eminently enjoyable brawler than your average mobile scrapper. At number 4 we have Modern Kombat 5. In Modern Kombat 5 you step into the battlefield with a game that raised the bar for first-person shooters on Android platform. You can create a squad, add your friends, and test your skills in dynamic multiplayer warfare against online rivals from all around the world. There is also an awesome solo campaign where you can shoot your way through one dire situation after another to save a world on the brink of anarchy and expose a lunatic's apocalyptic plans. This game is free to play and worth a try. At number 3 we have Dead Effect 2. Dead Effect 2 is a first-person shooter game developed by Badfire Interactive for iOS and Android. Set on a spaceship that is riddled with zombies, soldiers, cyber dogs and bodies, and blood and plenty of blood. Dead Effect 2 starts off with you choosing one of the 3 characters. Each have their own special ability that you will be able to use of later down the line, as well as their own dialogue that you will get to hear throughout the rest of the game. Once you have picked your character, you will be treated to a little bit of story, some of which I assume helps to tie together some of the events from the original Dead Effect into the sequel. Dead Effect 2 has lesser frame rate drops and better optimized visuals compared to the rest of the first-person shooter games. Coming in at number 2 is NBA 2K16. The NBA 2K franchise is back with the most true-to-life NBA experience to date with NBA 2K16. NBA 2K16 is packed with enhancements, new features, updated rosters, and more opportunities to earn virtual currency. The game also includes the popular My Career mode as well as new soundtracks. With enhanced graphic and player models, new animations that provide smoother movement, and more realistic articulation combined with new controls and expanded device support, it's certain to be the most authentic NBA mobile gaming experience yet. Coming in at number 1 is Assassin's Creed Identity. Unlike the rest of the games of Assassin's Creed franchise, Identity is a level-based game where players manually enter medium-sized sandboxes to complete objectives. It's not truly an open-world endeavor, but that limitation helps to normalize the game so it does feel like you're playing a console title. Against all odds, the controls actually work well from a touch perspective. Movement is done by the way of thumping around on the left side and controlling the camera is on the right, just like 2 analog sticks. Limbing is done in the same fashion by merely moving towards the wall. In fact, there are even cool little features where it shows your trajectory when leaping off buildings so you don't jump off to your doom. The frame rate is also stable and really looks like a legit Assassin's Creed game even on a smaller device. So those were the best Android games with high graphics and visuals. If we missed any of your favorite games, please comment it right down below in the comment section. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you want more of the latest gaming top 10s and news, subscribe to our channel by hitting that shiny red subscribe button right below. It just takes less than a second, so just go on. So until next time, it's Devin from Nugent Hacks.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see the